Today we're going to install the InvisiGlide across-the-wall hardware system from Renan. Now's a great time to pause the video and check your package contents to ensure that you have all the pieces required. Make sure you have your instructions handy while watching this video. There are several tools required that are not provided. Pause the video and make sure you have everything you need before we continue. Step 1. Lay your door down on a protected surface with the back of the door facing upward. Find the door's top width center and mark with a pencil on the top edge. Position the top edge of the track assembly to the top edge of the door and ensure it's centered with the width mark and drill pilot holes. Then affix with 1-inch wood screws. Step 2. Position the anti-jump bar 22.2 millimeters or 7/8 of an inch from the bottom edge of the track, as shown, and affix with 1-inch screws. To avoid splitting, it's best to pre-drill holes 19 millimeters or 3/4 of an inch deep. Step 3. Determine which side of the opening the door will open towards. These instructions will focus on left opening doors. Step 4. Use a level to check if your floor is uneven before making measurements. Check your instructions manual for more details. Step 5. Measure over left 1 inch from the top of the door, open side, jam side, and mark with an X. Using a level, mark a vertical line up from your X mark about 6 to 8 inches. Measure up 82 3/16 from the highest point of the door. Using a level, draw an erasable horizontal pencil line approximately 36 inches or 42 depending on the door width, in both directions from the marked center point. Step 6. Place the supplied template in an up position on the wall. Make sure you line up the horizontal and vertical lines on the wall to the horizontal and vertical lines on the template. Once all the lines are aligned with the template, tape the template to the wall with a low tack tape. Step 7. Using a hammer and a nail, tap a small hole into each of the 2 drill hole marks of each of the 5 wheel outlines. Once done, remove the template carefully and erase the pencil lines. Step 8. Drill each marked screw hole with a 1/8 drill bit and slot center location along the marked horizontal line. For those holes not in line with the stud, drill a 5/16 hole for each hole in the drywall and insert a butterfly plug as shown. Step 9. Fix the wheel mount plates to the wall with 2-inch flathead screws and the adjustment washer in the slotted hole as shown. Do not fully tighten the screws at this time. Step 10. Attach the center wheel assembly and the 2 wheel assemblies over the door opening until the end of the axle bolt makes contact with the drywall. Add the door and make sure that it moves smoothly. Step 11. If the track does not align with the wheels, remove the doors and using a level or a long straight edge, check that your wall is flat and not bowed. If so, adjust the wheel axle bolt to bring the off wheel to plumb and then put the door back on again. If the door track bumps or does not touch the other wheel, adjust the wheel mount plates with the wheel over opening or down, with the 5/64 of an inch small Allen key provided to ensure center wheel engages with door track smoothly. Step 12. Take the door off the wheels once the adjustments are done. Remove wheels and proceed to firmly tighten wall screws on the wheel mount, being sure not to over-tighten the plug locations. Put the wheels back on. You may want to repeat step 11A. Lock the wheel assembly with the small Allen key. Step 13. Thread the center wheel assembly cap onto the center wheel assembly and tighten. The remaining 4 front caps are all accessible with the door installed after all final wheel adjustments are completed. Step 14. Position the door on a slight angle to engage the track onto the center wheel groove as shown. Step 15. If your door does not have a dado groove, the split floor guide must be used. Slide the door over 2 inches past the door jamb in order to prepare for the door guide. Place your level on the side of the door, make sure it's plumb, and place your guide in the dado or between the split guides. Hold them in place and move the door out of the way, and mark your screw locations on the floor or the wall. Step 16. Lift the trailing side of the door so it is plumb and roll towards the next wheel and engage the track into the wheel groove. Step 17. Roll the door towards the last wheel and check that the track locates smoothly into the wheel groove. If not, make any necessary in-out adjustments or height adjustments. Step 18. Affix the 2 remaining wheels to the wall mount plates. Roll the door toward the open position and adjust the next wheel it contacts to ensure a smooth engagement. Lock the axle set screw into position. Step 19. With the door in the full open position, place the template over the first wheel mount plate as shown. With a sharp nail, poke a small hole in the location indicated on the template, then remove the template. You can cut the template out of the instruction manual provided. Repeat the step on the other side. Drill a 1/8 hole at the center of each hole location. For each hole not in line with the stud, re-drill using a 5/16 drill bit. Install butterfly plugs as per step 5. Affix the trigger base to the wall with 2-inch screws provided. Snap on a cover cap and repeat for the opposite side. Step 20. Slightly loosen the screws on both safety stops just enough to allow them to move, then rotate them so that they clear the wall by approximately 2 mm or 1/16 of an inch, then tighten both screws on each stop. Step 21. Affix the 4 remaining front caps onto the wheels. Step 22. Place soft close over the trigger in the activated position as shown. If soft close is too far from the trigger, you will need to move soft close closer to the trigger. Slightly loosen all 6 screws on the soft close mechanism to adjust the soft close. Move the soft close so that the trigger just clears the soft close mechanism. Retighten all 6 screws and test the door. Readjust as needed. Congratulations, you did it. Enjoy your new Renan InvisiGlide across the wall hardware. For more Renin products, visit us at renin.com or find us on Instagram @ReninCorp.